Hey guys, it's Ross, your mattress expert from RealMattressReviews.com. Today we're excited to finish up for you our review of the Oceano mattress from Brentwood Home. So we've spent about 2 weeks on the mattress, so we've got tons of great information to share with you today. We'll talk about how it performed for us. We'll dive into how this mattress is constructed. We'll do some performance testing for you, and we'll pressure mat the mattress in all 3 positions. This will help you decide if your sleeping position or sleeping preference will be suited for the Brentwood Home Oceano mattress. So what we'll do first is get started by talking about how the mattress is constructed. Alright guys, we'll take a look at the construction first. So up front, this is one of the most substantial mattresses that we've reviewed so far. It's built very well. It's button tufted all the way through. Those button tufts are what you'll find on high-end mattresses. It holds all the layers of the mattress together. On the top cover, you have a tinsel cover. This is a fabric that's designed to wick away moisture and breathe very easily. In the top quilt, they use New Zealand wool versus a traditional quilting foam. It's more eco-friendly, it breathes really well, and disperses heat very well. Underneath that, you have 2 inches of gel-infused memory foam. This will provide very good pressure relief. This is an open cell memory foam that is going to disperse heat better than traditional memory foam. Underneath that, you have 2.5-inch pocketed coils. This is designed to provide very good support where a lot of other mattresses would have another foam layer. They put this coil unit in there. It provides a little extra bounce, support, and very good airflow so the mattress sleeps cool. Underneath that, you have a transitional foam layer, Airlux in between the 2 coil units. And underneath that, you have the 8-inch quantum edge-to-edge coil unit. This is a very durable unit that provides support all the way out to the edges. And it's also zoned, so it's got stronger coils where most of your body weight's going to be on the mattress. And on the very bottom, you have a base foam that provides a little extra support for your box spring or platform bed or whatever you're putting the mattress on. So this is a very substantial mattress, just under 16 inches thick. And it's a nice, heavy, well-built mattress. Alright everyone, we'll switch gears a little bit here. I'll talk about how the mattress feels. So I'll just go ahead and get on it. So right off the bat, it is that nice universal medium feel. I would say that it's about a 6.5 out of 10, with 10 being the firmest. So it's a medium, but not like a medium soft. Aesthetically, this big pillow top might make you think that it's going to be uber soft, but it's not, because it has that pocketed coil unit in that pillow top. So it has a nice medium feel with very good support, having that pocketed coil unit. So as I lay here, that wool quilting foam, the memory foam, and that top pocketed coil unit all interacting very nicely here for support. It feels very good in my lumbar. You don't have to wait to kind of sink in. You kind of conform in immediately. And for me, this is a firmness level that I sell a ton of in my store. So I probably have 20 beds that have a firmness level like this, just because it appeals to most people, and it will get a little bit softer as it breaks in, and then that will end up being about the perfect feel once it's a little bit broken in. But right off the bat, this is a firmness level that will work really nicely in all 3 positions. If you were a really light side sleeper, 110 pounds or something like that, you won't sink in quite as easily as I do here at 200 pounds. But that top quilting foam and that memory foam layer have a good amount of give with that pocketed coil unit. So, you don't get a lot of pressure pushed back up on your hip or your shoulder. And then it's certainly firm enough for stomach sleeping as well. I'm not getting a lot of lower back arch or anything. My stomach's not sinking in really far. That pocketed coil unit provides nice support underneath the comfort layers. So the overall feel is a really nice universal feel, and it does work great in all 3 sleeping positions. And as I mentioned, I think it's a really good firmness level that most people will like. And then some people if you think it's just a tad too firm or something like that, it will break in a little bit. And I personally like selling mattresses that are kind of on that cusp of somebody thinking maybe it's a tad too firm, but it's still a nice medium, just because as it breaks in, it will be about the perfect firmness level. So overall, the overall comfort and feel of it is a nice feel, and again, will work great for the vast majority of you out there. I guess one thing I would say about the feel is if you are looking for something that's super, super soft, this isn't that. Although this pillow top makes it aesthetically look like it might be super soft, as I mentioned, having that pocket coil unit in there makes it a little bit firmer than you might think just by looking at it. But the overall feel should appeal to most of you. Next up, we'll take a look at foam response. We'll look at edge support, motion transfer, and kind of ease of repositioning. So what I'll do first is we'll kind of push on the foams, give you an idea of how fast everything pops back up if you were laying there and switching positions. And where this is important is you don't want to kind of feel like you're falling back into the hole that you were laying in as you adjust positions. So you can expect this to be very quick with the two pocketed coil units rather, as well as the quilting foam. The memory foam layer is going to be the slowest to react. So as you can see, everything pops up quickly. Memory foam layer takes just a second, but being that that layer is underneath this wool quilting foam, it's still rather easy to move around on. Plus the pocketed coil unit makes it a little springier and easier to adjust. So I'll put my bottle on there next. We'll look at motion reduction. So if I go to move and adjust positions, you'll have a little bit more motion transfer than you would on an all foam bed. But if you're used to a traditional inner spring with interconnected coils, not the pocketed coils, you'll see a world of difference with feeling your partner move around. You're not going to have very much motion transfer. This is a queen. It'll be even better on a king, obviously, because you have more space. So we'll look at bounce. I'll drop the weight. You can expect this to have very good bounce. Having the pocketed coil units paired with the memory foam, it's going to have a good balance of bounce. You're not going to have a ton of thud like you would if this was an all foam mattress with just memory foam, and you're not going to have a ton of spring back up like you would on a latex. So it's a really good balance of bounce with the memory foam and the pocketed coil units with the quilting foam on top. One more time. So it's a really good kind of right in the middle, like I said, good balance of bounce. And what all this is going to mean there, as I'm laying here, and if I go to adjust positions, it's very, very easy to move on. So if you're somebody that has trouble adjusting positions or anything like that, you won't have to worry about that on the Oceano. So I'll let the foam kind of sink in, and we'll move again. You can see the foam comes up pretty quickly behind me, so I'm not getting that feeling like I'm falling back into the hole as I roll. So it's definitely very easy to move around on. Next we'll look at the edge support. Next we'll take a quick look at edge support. So I'm not real worried about it in the seated position, but if you are, this is going to perform very well. As you would expect, the top comfort layers are sinking in, but when I hit that nice durable quantum coil underneath, very, very supportive. The coils come all the way out to the edges. This is like I said, almost 16 inches thick. Not something you're ever going to have to worry about bottoming out or anything, so it will work great for all body weights. We'll look at the edge support here in the lying down position. Even on the extreme edge here with part of my body hanging over, I still feel in alignment. I'm not feeling like I'm being ejected. Be a little more realistic. Leave a couple inches here where you would actually sleep if there were two people in the bed. Very good edge support, so you're not going to have to worry about having that roll out of the bed feeling at all. As I lay here, it feels completely normal, as if I were laying in the middle of the mattress. So it performs very well for motion reduction. Not quite as well as a foam mattress would, but if you're looking for a hybrid, it performs with the best of them. Next up, we're gonna take a look at pressure relief. So I've got my pressure mapping device laid out here. I've got my tablet. As I apply pressure and lay on this, you'll see my body impression show up on this tablet. What I'll do is lay in all 3 sleeping positions. I will screenshot my results as I'm doing this, and then we'll jump over to the computer and we'll talk about what we experienced, and I'll go over the results. I'll go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so here are the results. So I've compared this to a traditional innerspring mattress that I have on my show floor. This uses a regular coil unit. I just wanted to show you how much better a pocketed coil unit will perform for pressure relief compared to a traditional innerspring. So the Oceano on the left, you can see on my stomach, the top image, I have very little red, if any, showing through on my chest. Where my knees are pointy, you're going to get more red showing through because they kind of spear into that pressure mapping device. The middle image on my back, very little, if any, red on my tailbone area. That's going to be the most troublesome area for pressure relief on your back. So it performed nicely there. And then the ultimate test here on the bottom, my side, it performed surprisingly well. So on my hip and my chest area, see very little red showing through. So I knew it would have good pressure relief with memory foam, but that pocketed coil unit actually provides additional pressure relief. So this performed actually better than I even thought it would. So it does work great in all 3 sleeping positions if you are worried about pressure relief, even though it's not super soft. Alright everyone, so who do I think should consider trying the Oceano mattress? So first of all, this to me so far is the most impressive hybrid mattress that we've reviewed. It's almost 16 inches thick. It has a lot of premium materials in it, 2 different coil units. And with our coupon for 15% off, you save $224. So a queen would come in at $1,270. So this is a much more substantial mattress than you'll find with a lot of brands. I mean, you can find 10-inch foam mattresses that are nearly the same price as this, and they're not even close to the type of quality that the Oceano is. So they also offer a 120-night sleep trial and a 25-year warranty. So getting back to who I think should consider this mattress is essentially anybody that's looking for a hybrid mattress. If this fits your budget, it's one of the best options you can get. In addition to that, you need to be somebody that is looking for that medium feel. It's not super soft and it's not super firm. Therefore, it should appeal to most of you, being that nice medium feel. But again, super soft people, this isn't super soft, although it might look like it is just because of this big pillow top. But it is that kind of in the middle feel. Next, you need to be somebody that's seeking that memory foam feel versus a latex feel. So this kind of is in between because that pocketed coil unit provides a good amount of bounce underneath that memory foam layer. So you get similar bounce to what you would find on a latex bed, but for me, I find that it has better pressure relief using memory foam and the quilting foam in the top than a latex hybrid would. So I like that aspect of it where you still get the decent amount of bounce. In addition to that, I really like that it's button tufted. So generally, if you go into a mattress store, you're only going to see button tufting on their most expensive mattresses. This is a feature that takes extra time in the factory, extra labor, and there's extra materials that go into doing this. So it's something that you're only going to find in high-end mattresses, so you have that high-end feature here, but not a high-end price, which is a plus, obviously. So ultimately, it's just a very well-built mattress for the price. And I believe that anybody that is looking for a medium feel hybrid should definitely consider this mattress. Being that it is very thick, you might want to make sure, if you have a really low headboard, that the mattress isn't going to kind of dwarf the headboard that you have. That's kind of the only problem I would see with the thickness of it. But most things that you buy these days either don't have a headboard or have a fairly high headboard, so you shouldn't have to worry too much about that. But overall, it's a fantastic mattress. Don't forget to save your $224. If you decide to give this a try, you can grab our coupon at realmattressreviews.com. If you're not quite sure this is the one for you yet, head back to the website. On the right hand side of the screen, you'll see a tab that says Mattress Concierge. Send me some information about yourselves. Maybe you're starting from scratch, or maybe stuck between 2 or 3 options. Shoot me an email and I'll send back some suggestions that I think might work great for you. I really appreciate you guys watching this video. I'm sorry they can get a little long-winded at times, but it's good information to have if you're considering actually buying one of these mattresses. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for watching.